What's up guys, back in today with another reaction to the Berserk manga, this time with volume 25, the chapters Racing Torrent and Shaman. Last time out we met a Kelpie, which is a strange combination of a fish and a horse. Was much more powerful than I was expecting. This is kind of goofy looking creature, honestly, isn't it? Would not expect much from this at all. If anything, in like an RPG or something, this would be like a level 1 or 2, like first encounter, just 2 hits and it's dead type deal. Something you spam for experience, but it's actually been shown to be pretty proficient in its water usage. And it's yeah, we got Serpico taking that on, and we got Guts taking on the ogre, who both been putting up a pretty good fight. I did mention that Serpico does, I think, have an advantage on water with his wind. I think the wind is pretty powerful against water, but I guess we'll see how things do go. I think we'll be continuing right where we left off last episode. Yeah, it shoots out these like strange beams of water. Super powerful. Yeah, we had a lot of nice artwork last time as well, of course, as you can expect. It also puts up these water barriers as well, which we haven't actually got through yet, I don't think. That's a bit of an issue. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about this. We also have Schierke also helping out. She's chanting a spell. Had Serpico almost drown. Yeah, we ended up with this nice shot here. Let's get into the chapters for today. Do let me know what you guys think about these down in the comment section. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys do like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date. And let's get right into Raging Torrent, which is starts out with a beautiful shot here of Serpico. Looks really good here. There's the Kelpie stab through the head. Yeah. Nice shot here. Looks like it's trying to put up a bit of a water barrier again, but using it as a kind of attack as well. A blockade. Serpico! Oh shit. Man's in there with the trolls. You know, their mirror expressions quite a lot, don't they? I think that might just show just how kind of close they've gotten, perhaps. Casca might be copying Farnese. Because she doesn't like... Farnese has got a bit of sweat and she looks... Her eyebrows are in a direction where she is a bit more distressed, whereas Casca, again, just kind of looks like she's copying Farnese's facial expression here. Holding her hand. Like, she really doesn't actually look that... She looks surprised, but like not surprised at the same time. Maybe it's more intrigue at what she's seeing. We've got this ogre still picking up bits of wood. Gugh. I was careless. Oh crap! Serpico's in. Nice dodge, guards. We just turn around. It looks like we're going to try and help Serpico, but we can't give this guy a couple seconds, unfortunately. As slow as he is. Nice dodge. That's sensors right there. Not even face where it's coming from. Sir, you fool! You fool! It is wet and rainy up there, so it's probably very slippy. Oh damn. What the fuck? What happened here? They got blocked. This Schierke? All of them got blocked. Looks like another water shield, but I think this might be wind. I'm not sure. Some kind of barrier, as we see it kind of come apart here. Oral? Oh crap, we did. I kind of thought we got it in the eye because it was all bloody and red, but now we get a nice little shot of the eyeball coming out. That's a really cool shot of the eyeball. What the fuck's going on? The water's flowing away from the Kelpie? That was water. It looks like it's losing its control on the water. Again, I can only imagine this is Schierke, right? Neat. As we just blow these little trolls away in a typhoon. Is it a typhoon? Is that what's a tornado of water? You know how I know how to spell that? It's because of that bloody don't know if you guys ever played this. I think it's like a Typhoon Tycoon game or something along those, something similar named. It was a game where you basically like create roller coasters. I used to quite like that. It was actually quite boring looking back, but yeah, I used to quite like that. Like Typhoon Tycoon or something. Tycoon. Typhoon Tycoon. These images aren't giving me any. Any help. I think a typhoon is with water. There's got loads of little ones being created around the trolls. Water spouts on the trolls? What? Again, the fact that they're all so specific as well really does give away the fact that it's Schierke, if we didn't know before. They're so accurate. Wow, this is quite the shot of the ogre here. The belly really is horrible. Yeah, the head's the head. The head is the head. Plap. Nice shot here. Is this also sorcery? I'm surprised this priest hasn't like punched her or knocked her down or anything yet, and attacked her for being a sin against God. Oh damn. Holy crap. That is awesome. I wish I could use this for like a thumbnail. I haven't seen the rest of the artwork or anything yet, but I can never use shots like these really because I do it in. I'm quite primitive with the way I do my thumbnails and stuff, and probably could make this into a decent thumbnail, but it would just be like, yeah, wouldn't be as good as a kind of wider shot. With these ones, I think might have seen them here and there. I usually try and take a couple that are kind of similar in size. But this is a shot and a half, isn't it? I really like the design on this water god. That is really cool. What's that? What? What are we seeing? That's a water spirit. Right now, Schierke has become one with the spirit. It's called possession or something. Yeah, the fact they're in the exact same kind of pose. And I didn't gather here, but it does look like she's quite possessed here, to be fair. That is cool as hell. Again, I love these. I love the way it's going. If you know what I'm saying. So many cool moments like this, and you know, like this is just absolutely the peak of like the iceberg. There's probably plenty more to come. Like we haven't really even gotten involved in. We haven't seen the Griffith stuff for ages, and that stuff was insane early on. So imagine when both this insanity and that insanity kind of come together. I can maybe see now why this might be people's favourite arc. I say maybe, like I can definitely, if what I'm thinking about might end up being the case. Hey, what's that? An angel? I am the waterkin, the spirit of real, the spirit of the real that doth fly. Bloody hell, we got that old language again. Doth. I am the waterkin. I am of the waterkin, the spirit of the rill that doth flow through this land. You could just say the spirit of the rill that flows through this land. What does the rill mean though? I've got no idea what that is. A small stream. A trickle. A stream. Okay. The spirit of the rill that doth flow through this land. In accordance with the ancient oath, do I cleanse this land of the evil spirits that would stain it? Please do. She looks really nice, doesn't she? Kind. Really cool design. She's like crying, tearing a little bit. Another really cool shot here. In the name of the Lady of the Depths, I command the Undines, with a raging torrent, wash away into the dark depths of the netherworld the wicked spirits that fill this land. Water. I am water. Well, humans are like, is it like 60% water? So kind of are, kind of are water. More water than anything. I might be getting that wrong. That might be like the world. The world might be like 60 or 70% water. Oh, it's 60%. Look at me. Which gathers and flows through this rill of water in and of itself. I love how this panel is kind of set out with this kind of scratchy border right here. Kind of a more flowy, like the water, that rather than the kind of solid, almost solid is the right word. The solid border here, it kind of goes into a bit of a more free form, which just flows really nicely. No puns intended. Well, there's a lot of puns going about, but yeah, flows really nicely. And this is a really beautifully drawn water here. I imagine this is really hard to do. Like when I draw water, it's just like the classical kind of waves. I'm drawn for a while, to be fair, but this is beautiful. That's just the little details, like I said, like these little border changes add even more to it. I am water. Gather, my kindred. Gather, swell, surge, and flow. Oh shit. What is about to go down right here? It kind of feels like she's gonna just take out all these people by herself. The Kelpie, the ogre, the trolls. I'm not sure why I'm feeling like that. It's just been built up like it could. Well, that's quite funny. It kind of looks like she's taking a massive slurp. They can't even see her mouth. Drinking up all that water. Another really nice shot here though, in like kind of the canyons around the village. Looks like a flood really, doesn't it? I think there's a flood coming. How are you meant to avoid your comrades with this though? Ground tremor? Now what? Somehow this seems bad. What's she? I think she's about to faint. Or she's passed out. That probably took a lot of energy. Getting possessed like that by such a powerful spirit. What's she? She's totally gone water spit. No. Water. Maybe she just is, or maybe she's like in a trance right here, flowing, like literally kind of flowing with the water. Wow. Hopefully she doesn't fall. Ah. Guys seen it? Yep, there's a flood coming. Hey, that's dangerous. The river, it's overflowing and coming this way. It's quite the drastic measures, like I said. How are you going to avoid your comrades with this? Hopefully she can. And now it's like all encompassing, filling as much as possible. Just waving. Going with the flow, man. I can roll. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Alright, alright, alright. This is what yeah, this is what Matthew McConaughey would be doing. That. Holy shit, yeah, fucking hell. I didn't see this one here. This one's not quite as blatant. But it's like her crashing. And then this one is literally her hands. Literally her hands. So she is really in control of this. So I think she probably could, if she wanted to, avoid her allies. Might be easier said than done, but yeah, you can really prominently see her hands right here. Wow. And even more so here. Bloody hell. Jesus Christ. Everything. Not sure where the Kelpie is. I can't imagine the Kelpie's too hurt by this situation, but like we're messing up the ogre. Loads of little trolls getting drowned. A couple of legs and arms here and there. A couple of their heads bobbing out. This is like, I was thinking, this is the power of God, is it not? Is this like not? I kind of got vibes of strangely like Noah's Ark and like the Great Flood there, the flood pouring in. Like this is the power of God, right? Power of nature, the power of the world. God's got the power to bring stuff from the astral world into reality. I guess so of the God hand. Okay, looks like Guts and Serpico. Well, I'm not sure where Serpico is, but it looks like Guts just about made it. Yeah, a couple of floating trolls. This is magic. See that this shot would be a pretty good one to use with the one up here. Again, I'll have to think about it. That's for me to think about later. But this is a really nice shot of Guts. I've been really liking how he's been drawn recently. This is magic. I'm hoping it doesn't cause too much trouble to the buildings and stuff. I mean, much rather all the buildings go and everyone survive than people die and the buildings survive, of course. But we want to have a place for these guys to go back to. But like I said, this is like some biblical type stuff right here. Huge current washing away all the evil from the land. This is like the stuff of legend. Look, the trolls are being washed away. My house. Hey, you. You know, he's a bit of a chibi now. Just like you, Cedro. He's a bit of a chibi. So you can only, half his body's underwater, so you might have a bit of a chance here. Looks like Isidro is just a little distraction. Oh, is that Gut saying that? So pretty bold. Pretty bold of Isidro. Maybe we could have had him have a little chance with little fire poker. Probably not the situation for it though, surrounded by loads of water and it raining. Like I said, this is not Isidro's fight whatsoever here, is it? Yeah, here comes Guts through the water. Clean. Cut that thing right off. Cut that thing right off. You know what? It kind of looks a bit like an Ood from Doctor Who in that shot there. I really like these episodes. These Ood episodes when I used to watch Doctor Who as a kid. With like yeah, it's got these like weird like tentacle mouth things. Slightly similar, not quite as long tentacles. Look at Guts flowing through the water. Do you reckon like she's enhancing him here? Kind of looks like that might be the case with the way the water is flowing through the cape, and it is extremely hard to get nearly as much power as you do on land as it is in water, plunging like this and stuff. So I feel like she's probably actually like kind of pushing him, like the water is literally aiding him. That is pretty damn cool. And that is the end of the yoga. You can't tell me this. Oh, what happened to this? They just got beheaded. So you can't tell me that this thing can't swim, right? I mean, it's like literally a frog. What happened to it though? Just been beheaded. Not sure what happened here. it's just gone. His head's just gone. I wonder if there's any more of these bloody kelpies out there. There's Serpico. Just about to see him. What happened though? Serpico do it? Am I missing something? I don't know. Maybe it's just it was shown to be that swift and quick that you didn't even see it. As its head floats away from its body. Get inside, boy. You'll be swept away. Trophy? Like, wants to go help Serpico. I think your job's just about done here, Schierke. There she is up there. Again, looking quite godlike. That is the last panel for this chapter. As it just kind of rains down now. Okay, that was pretty fucking badass, wasn't it? Like I said, that was like some god type stuff right there from Schierke. Jesus Christ. Just called in a mass flood. Like, Jesus. Some beautiful artwork in here as well. This is magic. This certainly is magic. Let's read some comments quickly before we get into the next chapter. There hasn't been too much. I've noticed there's a certain point where the comments there's a lot less, and there are a lot less of high quality. Not sure why that was the case, but yeah, people calling the witch OP. Definitely, I'm not sure overpowered is the word. I'm not quite sure she's as overpowered as what we've seen with the God Hand and what we saw Skull Knight do. But it's hard to compare, to be honest. But she's definitely got some crazy abilities, especially for a normal human. Probably, yeah, definitely the strongest normal human. Although, can you call her a normal human? She is a witch. But at the end of the day, she is human, so. The Little Guts family is what this person is calling. I think I was told it's the Wandering Group or something. I can't exactly remember. Was it the Wandering Group? The Travelling Party, that's the one. The Wandering Group and the Travelling Party, essentially the same thing. Not really. Wandering is slightly different from traveling, I guess. Yeah. Someone brought up Isidro being the only person not really to do much here. Farnese and Casca didn't really do much either, but they had their own, well, especially Farnese had her own kind of segment and stood out. So did Isidro, but stood out in a worse way. Kind of showed a bad side of him, which was the difference. But in the fight, yeah, they both didn't do too much. Yeah, a lot of people liking this chapter a lot, which is good to see. This is a great chapter, wasn't it? And yeah, not too much else. So let's get right into the next chapter, which is called Shaman. Shaman. I think it's definitely Shaman, isn't it? We're picking back up with the with a whole bunch of trolls getting burst through the air. Get the fuck out. Hopefully they like this flow of water delivers them to like some kind of toxic wasteland or something. Some kind of huge pit where they just die. And won't become a problem again. Well, I'll be damned. Yeah, I would as well if I saw that. Imagine witnessing this. Like I said, it would be like a godlike experience. The trolls. All the monsters got washed away. Wow. Saved. Been saved. Mistress Witch. Mistress Witch. Still possessed, it looks like. Still controlling the water a bit, I guess. Witch. It choo choo. I brought this up a few times how Casca's been saying different words, different sounds. What does it choo choo mean? It definitely sounds like something Japanese. It's you choo. It's you. I don't know. We'll take it as nonsense for the time being. We did it. Dropey. Dropey? Doesn't look too happy. He looks, oh, looks really cute here. Like a sulking little kid, doesn't he? He looks really cute here. This is a time where you just want to like put your arm around and just say, "Don't worry, your time will come. Your time will come." I think he's a little bit angry. He didn't get to do much here. He didn't have an opportunity to show off his new weapon or anything. Didn't help out too much. Didn't have much of a responsibility. Didn't really see himself improving himself. But I think when I say that, I feel like he probably doesn't see that he's improved himself at all here. But I feel like he is now because he's thinking about. He's also thinking about. Is it Samson? I forget this guy's name every time. I always say Samson and Benson, and it ends up being someone else. Morgan. There we go. Morgan. I think he's also thinking about Morgan, of course, and Morgan saving his life and potentially getting himself killed to save Isidro's life, and a little bit disappointed that it had to come to that. But I think that'll improve him. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, he should mature a bit now because we did really see that immaturity during this this volume. But yeah, I love this shot here. Captured that look really well. I think plenty of kids look like that. Myself as well. Skinny man Morgan. Nice to see everyone looking happy. But yeah, you got your wish, Morgan. You got your wish. Oh, what's going on? Might just need to reload quick. It's not letting me zoom in. You got your wish, Morgan. Ooh, Finally. It seems to have ended. Still. This is a bit much. Well, it needed to be a bit much, didn't it? Good job of CJ though. He really shone this these couple chapters, didn't he? It was great. Awesome new technique. Put up a great fight. Showed a lot of proficiency in his sylphs. Schierke, that's enough. Looks like you got them all. Schierke? Huh? Hey. Oh, not good. What is wrong? We've got a little problem, maybe. Yeah, she's still possessed. Prob? This is bad. Her alignment with this water spirit is too strong. She's become mesmerized. Well, that's good to hear and also bad. Good that the alignment went that well. But, yeah. At this rate, what will happen? You can't end the spell? What's going on here? What? Schierke? No, don't! If you jolt her out of a spell, do you know what will happen? Yeah, I feel like that's... You never want to mess with that stuff. You never want to mess with that stuff. Don't interact or don't interfere with things you have no idea about. This is a good motto to go by. Jolt her out? Yep. Schierke's in the astral world right now. Hey you. Oh, Farnese. Getting scolded. She's become one with that water spirit you saw, and no doubt merged into this flow. If she were to be woken before her mind returns, it'll affect her body too. If we're not careful, it might not return, and then she'd be an invalid. Oh dear. Well, let's not do that then. Then what should we do? I'm pretty sure when this happens... Oh yeah, this. Tap this wand in time. Tap the wand at a set rhythm to cause the caster's consciousness to focus on this world. Bit like Morse code. We'll be Morse coding her. You know what? I remembered the name of the movie I really liked about Morse code. I remembered it the other day and I've forgotten again. It's got Benedict Cumberbatch in. The Imitation Game. I really like this movie. I remember watching it a fair few years ago. I only watched it the one time. I don't think I would watch it again. It's one of those ones you probably would only watch once. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. Again, it's about the invention of Morse code. Tap the wand at a set rhythm to cause the caster's consciousness to focus on this world. Well, that's what Flora said. I never really got why. The rhythm's 777 time. 7 3 times. Okay. There we go. So just gotta go knock, 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 knock. Knock. And then do that 3 times over. Sounds easy enough. Flow. Furiously. Surge. Intense welling emotions. Anger. Joy. Inexpressible in human words. Irritating. Intense. Force. Haste. I just kind of bit myself while saying that. Not too hard, thankfully. A couple of weeks ago, I was whenever I was eating something, I'd be biting my lip by accident. It was really annoying. Intense, force, taste, raw, I, ego, self, alone, individual, am, current, water, rapids, stream, river. Some synonyms right here. Is that the word for them? I'm not great with this kind of stuff. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, lots of synonyms right there. I was never very good at English. It took me a couple extra years to actually pass English. I'm glad I did that. And you know what was also awful? When I got given my results, I got given someone else's results and they failed. And then someone came over. I'm not sure how they knew who I was, how they knew what my name was, but someone came over with my results. Maybe someone told them. Yeah, we swapped. Must have been quite bad because they must have got the pass, and then they realised, oh, that's not mine, and then got given the fail. So kind of feel bad for them, but good for me, I guess. Talk, 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 talk. There are the 7 talks. And there's her kind of link to the human, the real world. Kind of feel bad calling it the real world, call it the human world. So she's appearing a bit more out of the water. Talk, 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 talk. Sound. Listen, Schierke. What's this? Making your mind one with a spirit is very important, but you mustn't be engulfed by it. For this reason, a magic user sounds her wand during a spell. You must retain your own consciousness. Quite lucky Schierke's got a partner, isn't it? Doing this alone would just be bad news. Don't forget, the way of magic is never to become one with such a force. The way of magic. That kind of seems like that goes against what Griffith's done and literally become one with magic / demons. It was like that way to me anyway. It might not be the case, but that's the way I see things. Got this kind of flow of memories here as well. I really like these settings in this astral world. That's right. Schierke. Hey, what's going on? Schierke. Oh? Oh god, what's happened here? Oh, it's like the roof's kind of caving in. Did we just get pushed by Casca? Oh no. Looks like Casca's fallen off. Say. Really, Casca? So now of all times you're gonna push us? See, this is what I mean when I see strange things sometimes. This is just like a knife holder thing, but it kind of looks like a skeleton face to me. Yeah, it looks like Casca's fallen off. I mean, it looks like it looks like there's water there, so it should break the fall a little bit if she does fall off. Not good. Farnese captures her this time. I feel like a fair few chapters ago you could very much see Farnese kind of missing, not catching her. No, and she's just gone with her. I kind of appreciate that though. Maybe even more. The fact that she was willing to take that responsibility so much, she actually put herself in the way of falling as well. Oh god, good guts. Serpico as well. Not saying that Cedra and, well, I imagine this guy doesn't care too much, but these guys are the guys that care the most about those two. Splash. It's a big old bomb right there. They must have dropped quite far. But it looks like they're okay. Grab hold! Ah, shit. Like the current just took us away from Guts. What are you doing? Get it together, witch! This'll wake her up. Stop the puck. Again, we don't want to fucking make her an invalid. Hey, you two! Oh no. Okay, it looks like we still can kind of control it right now. I thought maybe it'd be a situation of we're kind of coming out of that, so we wouldn't be able to affect the water as much. Puck getting a taste of his own medicine right here. Think. Yeah, there's a hand. Pushing a log to them. Grab it! Kind of hard to see. There's Casca here. Why is it like this? It's quite an odd choice, isn't it? These classic sound effects right here. Why is it like that? Why are the sound effects over the Casca, Lady Farnese? Why are they over text like that? Is this how it was in the Japanese? I've got to imagine it was. How is this the case? Like, plenty of space around here, isn't there? Looks like there's plenty of space they could put the sound effect. It's an intriguing choice, that, isn't it? Maybe so with maybe a normal thought isn't like having normal thoughts about stuff like this isn't what gets you there, if you know what I'm saying. Like these manga creators are the kind of, especially Miura, it's top dogs for a reason. They have these out there ways of doing things interesting. Maybe it's just like that prodigal, that is it a prodigal? Prodigious mind, that's the word. The mind of a genius thinks like stuff like this. You can never understand genius as a normal human. Like it's finally stopped raining. Unfortunately, it looks like they have been taken away with the current. I'm okay though. I'm okay. I've got faith in Farnese now. I wouldn't have, like I mentioned before, with her kind of probably missing Casca with her trying to catch her. But like during that time as well, I wouldn't have felt safe or good at all about Farnese and Casca being alone. But I feel Farnese is a lot more responsible now, so I kind of feel fine with those two. It looks like all the water's been swept away from the village, and the village isn't in too bad shape. Not too bad. Definitely a lot of cleanup duty, that's for sure. It's over. It's all over. Pretty damn good job we done here, isn't it? I'm not sure many people died at all. Pretty damn good job we done here. Well, nope. I don't see him anywhere. Lady Farnese. They still have not been found then. You shouldn't move yet. It's okay. They were clinging to the log, so I'm sure they're safe. Right now, Schierke's searching for their OD. They're odd. They're my responsibility. Well, like I mentioned when it happened, it was always the case that this was slightly dangerous. She controlled it pretty well, pretty damn well, very well, almost perfectly you could say, but there was always that possibility for something to go wrong with her allies, wasn't there? But it was well worth that. It was well worth that chance. More than worth that chance. Because I abandoned myself to force. If I'd been just more stable. Hey, don't be so tense. Yeah, that's the thing. Farnese is kind of learning responsibility and learning that side of things, but sometimes you can have a bit too much responsibility. Perhaps maybe you start thinking things that aren't really your fault, like that chance of something bad happening, and you doing this was well worth that. Maybe you could think that was actually a bad thing and have too much responsibility over the situation and think that it was all your fault, when really it was just an unfortunate slip at the end of the day, wasn't it? But nice little bit of advice from Guts here. Again, the interaction with Schierke is so weird with him, isn't it? Because it's like you never see him like this with anyone else. In a different way from like Casca, you never see him the same way with anyone else as he is with Casca, and in a different way you never see him as he is with anyone else with Schierke. It's very intriguing. Because I abandoned myself to a force. If I'd just been a bit more stable. Hey, don't be so tense. If you're that tense, you won't be able to do what you normally can. You did a good job. Honestly, I was surprised. You think? You saved this village. Even if it was a little rough. Again, we know about that. We know about saving things roughly. Am I in the right? Yeah, I am. I'm leaning again though. Sorry guys. Nobody blames you for anything. Yep. We're much better than that dumbass duo. You're talking about Cedro and Puck. I gotta imagine that's who she's talking about. That being said, we're at your service, Miss Witch. That's really cute to see. Oh, I bet Cedro's a little jealous right now. She called you guys dumbass. Oh dear. She called you guys dumbasses. Priceless. I meant you and him. Yeah, I knew you meant that. I forget this girl's name. The little girl. Elf. Fairy. But yeah, clearly talking about Cedra and Puck and not Cedra and Guts. If anything, it would be the other option. If it wasn't a Cedra and Puck, it would be Puck and Guts. So yeah, you got that totally wrong there, Mr. Puck. As it looks, a very, very sad Mr. Puck up here. As Schierke's blushing a little bit. Oh, here we go. I found them. I sense they're odd. They're both unharmed. Really? But what's this? What's wrong? Ah, shit. Oh crap. Do you know what I was kind of thinking earlier? I was thinking that this wouldn't be the case for the trolls because it didn't look like they could swim. They would all get washed away and such. But I was kind of scared if they were able to swim, they'd be a little bit like much worse little piranhas, wouldn't they? Like if we did fall into water and they could swim, it would just be mincemeat. They'd just start ripping us apart. But it's actually quite lucky here. They're not just eating us. Quite lucky there. I don't know why they're doing this, but they're taking us away. It's interesting behaviour. We've seen up until now they just love to devour. With the ogre, for example, and anything really, they just start eating. So it's quite interesting they're actually taking Casca and Farnese rather than just eating them right then and there. Do wonder if there's a reason behind that. And that is where we're ending off. Okay. Bit of a shame we couldn't kill them all. We really need to exterminate these. Really need to exterminate them. But yeah, good couple of chapters today. I'm not sure how I feel about this ending right here, but sometimes you just got to do stuff with the plot, so I can understand. But yeah, let's read some comments. Again, there might be a reason behind it. If there is, please do let me know. What an image this is. Could you not get raped more than 5 minutes? Yeah. I mean, I hope that's not the case. What's going to be happening here? The way that they're not eating them maybe makes that more likely, to be fair. But yeah, that's a pretty good meme there, actually. I always see that people talking about that. Yeah, a lot of people pointing out how much Guts has changed. He has changed quite a lot, hasn't he? Again, we see with his interactions with Schierke in this arc in general, he's been very different. Average day in Detroit. Yeah, probably. Yeah, this person sums it really nice here. It's nice to see Guts develop into a kinder and stronger man. I'm not sure he's stronger. Again, I kind of think he's more frail than anything right now mentally, as with what we saw at the start of this arc. But I feel like that will empower him. Getting through this will make him a stronger man. But yeah, he certainly is kinder and more accepting. This person's saying you had one job, Farnese, and that's why he still hates her. Like, what are you talking about? She'd literally done her job. She took responsibility. She grabbed Casca. She just got taken in with her. She literally that is that. Can you not see the improvement there? She probably would have slipped trying to catch her, or like not even fully kind of had full intentions behind trying to catch her before. So I've got no idea what this person's talking about here. I'm really not on board with any Farnese hate right now. Not on board with it whatsoever. One of my most promising and probably going to be one of my favourite characters this arc in totality. I do think. So yeah, I'm not taking any shit about Farnese. Yeah, just a lot of people talking about rope. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Again, good couple chapters today. Some beautiful artwork as again, do I even have to mention it anymore? But yeah, some great artwork here. Some great moments as well with Schierke and her possession. I think that was probably my standout. But again, Farnese done a really good job catching Casca here, taking responsibility. And as much as again, it kind of came around to bite me in the arse, me saying I kind of trust Farnese and Casca alone. Of course, they're now getting taken by trolls. What can you do about that, though? I imagine they probably just landed somewhere and the trolls just found them knocked out or whatever. But if they were just in like a survivalist kind of situation with just those two, I very much trust Farnese, to be honest with you. Yeah, I love these moments in the astral world here, seeing a bit more of how it actually kind of works with Schierke getting possessed. Yeah, definitely the standout was the end of the first chapter today, wasn't it? All this craziness with all this, yeah, just craziness is the word for it, isn't it? I think this shot was sick, but I think my favourite shots were these shots here, and Schierke kind of merging with it. But yeah, again, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys did think about these chapters down in the comment section. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date with these reactions. I'll be back next time with the last couple chapters of this arc, which are called Cleethort, something along those lines. Cleefoff, Cleefoff, what I'm going to say, and Taint. So yeah, hope you see you guys then, and enjoy the rest of your day.